Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hopefully you can. We have baby girl in here today, so the couch is covered. Cause you ain't finna be writing all over the couch and not come back and look around. We got markers, crayon all up in the couch, so the couch is covered. Quickly, if sister girl would let me, I wanted to talk about the things that I've been talking about, for I don't know how long because I was stupid and was waiting to be heard just to have someone else validate my feelings. And you know what? I don't even think it was all about validation because I knew I was right. And the things that people were telling me that I was overthinking about, come to find out I wasn't. I hit it right on the head. But I think that where I get wrong is I just want to know that I called everything out. I want you to know that I'm not blind to what's wrong. I'm not blind to what I saw in you. And that I know that I know that I know it wasn't me. It wasn't my fault. I want you to know that I know it wasn't my fault, because if you wanted to be a part of my life, then you would. If you wanted to do something, then you would. People commit to whatever they want to commit to for however long they want to. There's nothing that you can do chasing down somebody, trying to show you their value and show them that you're worth. You're gonna get right up under me to be loud. Really, baby? Trying to make people just believe in me. I can't force you to love me. I can't force you to want me. I can't force you to believe in me. If you didn't want to, you didn't want to. And I finally reached that point. But my thing was, I want to be heard, because that thing almost took me out. And I know some people really want me to be quiet because it does involve church going folk. But if people really cared about their reputation and that narrative being broken, then they'd watch how they treat people, because it's not always the people who come to the church. Sometimes there's already so many problems with the people who are already in there that when certain people come in, God will use them. I've seen this. God will use them as an uncoverer. Is that what I'm saying that I am? Just might be. I don't know. But in this situation, there was literally things that were already there. I was accused of doing stuff that I didn't do. My side was never heard, and was told to get over it. Like, oh, that's a small thing. It's small to you. How can you hurt me and then tell me how to handle the hurt? What gave you that power? How can you hit me and then tell me when to cry, when not to cry, how long to cry, how short to cry? That's like stabbing me and telling me how long I need to bleed, or how short I need to, like, you can't control how I bleed after you cut me. That's just not gonna work. You wanna say something? It's my question to myself. Why does it always take my heart getting broken for me to realize that I need to build? Like, I need to rebuild myself. But then again, if it wasn't broke, don't fix it. So it's like there's certain relationships, there's certain people that you meet only to see what's broken within yourself, only to see, you're learning yourself, you're finding yourself. But I'm so sick of always, in those movies, what is it? The black woman, she meets the black man, or even just women, period. People have done that to women, not just black women. Let's not make it a black thing. Sorry, but women, period. It takes the man for her to find herself. She wants to live her life, so she gets into a relationship. What about a relationship is helping you live your life? Like, I get it, but it's like, if that's what you say after, I want to live, let me find a man. Like, that doesn't open the door to the rest of your future. You being you and you realizing that you have life does that. I'm laughing at this girl. But I'm just like, why does it always take me finding other people to find myself? What is that? Like, I study them. I love buying gifts. I will know your interests, know your the things that make you light up. I pay attention to your body language, your passions, and I will feed into that, and I will pour into that. And you won't even know that I've been taking notes, not in a weird way, but that's what I do to show people that I love them and I value them. I want you to know that I see you, I hear you, I value you. So however I need to do that, I will. When it comes to me, people just give whatever. And because I'm just now turning, I'm 20, so I'll be turning 21 this year. I'm always the littler guy, the little guy, the one that needs more, the one that needs more validation. I went through years of isolation. It wasn't really, in the beginning, it wasn't just because of me. There were things that, like, I had to go through. And I had to be isolated just to go to school, just to finish. I graduated at 16, but I went through years of bullying and I could not concentrate. It wasn't just in the movies bullying, but it was like real life bullying, to where I couldn't even walk into a classroom without I was so little and quiet, people would just take advantage of that because I wouldn't speak up for myself. So I couldn't walk into a classroom without the whole class ganging up on me, making jokes all day long. Like, I couldn't even eat in the cafeteria, I had to eat in the bathroom. There were certain things that I went through because I did not speak up for myself. My mom did her best when it came to things like that and things in school, but I learned that when I'm quiet, when I'm sweet, whenever I just turn the other cheek, I'm not calling the Bible. The Bible is right. Turn the other cheek. But that doesn't mean just stand there and keep letting somebody hit you in the face. If I see somebody running up, am I finna just let them punch me and knock me out? No, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna do something. If I see that nothing is changing, well, if I know I can't change you, let me leave then. Let me move around. Or if it takes me speaking up and doing these type of videos that people are telling me to take down, because I won't take them down. I'm speaking up for myself. Because I learned the hard way. When you don't show up for yourself, you are enabling people to think that they can do whatever they want to do to you, and they still have access to you. We not finna to just laugh and move on. Sometimes people think that time heals. No, it's what you do in that time. And sometimes people will put things off so you'll forget. Oh, it's been 3 years. Let's just let that go. That was 3 years ago. No, I was waiting for you to open up and hear me. I've been waiting to communicate for 3 years. I don't want to burden myself down like that anymore, carrying something for 3 years because they didn't let me release it. No, I talked through it. I have identified that no, I wasn't wrong. You just didn't care about me. I cared about you. Maybe I valued you more than I valued myself. I've identified it, but don't think that you're finna walk into my life years later and still have that same access to me. You'll have to earn it. And there is no let's just forget it and let's just move on because it broke me. It mattered to me. I don't even care if it didn't break me. I don't care if it just nicked me. I bled a little. I cried a little. It hurt a lot. So I don't have to, for your sanity, for your peace, silence my pain. I don't have to do that. I'm not doing it anymore. This person was in my life to help me fight. I keep telling this story. I'm going to keep telling it because there's still more. Like at this month, we found out more, and I got the closure that I needed because they were right. I didn't do anything wrong. People will sometimes try to make you feel like you're to blame because of how you react to their disrespect, and they will completely try to completely erase their disrespect by highlighting your reaction. You take accountability. I didn't have to cuss out. Did I do it? I did. I'm not proud of it. I don't like all that cussing folk out stuff. I say I don't like it, but I did it, so I hear you. But I really don't. I don't do that to people. I don't just. We have an altercation. We have an issue, and this you No, I reread the situation. I was lied to. I was betrayed. I asked everything to ask this time. I did the work in those other relationships. I understood everything that I did wrong. I told this person every time that I've been abandoned, every time that something happened to me. They had the mindset, well, if something keeps happening to you, it must be you. I was like, no, baby, newsflash. Sometimes it's just the people around you. Sometimes it's because you're in the same environment. You're in the same city, in the same territory, with the same mindsets all around you. So while you're evolving and you're changing, because they'll make you think that because, you're not boxed in like them, the problem is always you. Not really. It's not always you. And I asked this person to make sure that I wasn't draining them. I told them what I was dealing with. They agreed to be a part of my life. Hold on, honey. I don't want you to fall. They agreed to be a part of my life in my brokenness. They witnessed my lowest moments and still said, I'm here to help you fight. That means when you can't swing, I'll swing. I was in the Christian walk at that time. I was living holy. So that means when you can't pray, I'll pray. They knew I was struggling to pray. They knew I was struggling to trust God. They knew that I was sometimes mad at God, trying to figure out, my feelings towards him and struggling in the faith. So if you knew that and you agreed to be in my life in my lowest time, told me that, well, even these words, if I was gonna leave you, I would have did that already because of things that happened in the past. She said, she told God, never mind, he told her to be patient. When did God take away that be patient? Is this the same God that you preach about where you say he doesn't change his mind? That means you changed yours and tried to make it a God thing. I don't know why people try to use God as a tool. So you come in God's name and then you do something outside of his will. And you go right back to them throwing scriptures out and using it to your best ability to hide your wrongs. That doesn't work like that. That's manipulative. And sometimes people think because they're higher than you, they're the evangelist, they're the pastor, they're this title. They think that they're higher than you because of their title, the rooms that they've been in, the doors that have been opened to them, that they can treat you any kind of way and hide behind God. I'm telling you, they think because that they're the woman of God or the man of God, they can do whatever they want to do and hide behind just that, the man of God, the woman of God. But he's going to hold you more accountable for what you do just because of that, because you claim to be his child. I do these videos because I want to raise awareness for people like me. I am just still holding on to the hope that there will be people that I can connect with even in my low times, and they won't make me feel like I have to hide what I'm feeling just to receive their love. Because what is love if it hasn't been tried? What is love when it's all sunshine and rainbows? If you agree to be in my life in my most broken and lowest season, and you leave me in the middle of when I need you the most, of the roughest time of my life, you don't deserve to be a part of my life when I get it together. You don't deserve to be a part of my life when I'm better, when I'm healed, when I'm happy, because when I need you the most, you said that that's why you were here, right? So when your words were tried and your love was, I was searching for it and it was gone, this person had already disconnected from me. I felt it. I just needed to know if I was right. And I had to push them and push them and push them to communicate. And they told me that that was entitlement. Girl, that wasn't entitlement. That was concern. If I love you, you claim to love me, and I feel a disconnect, I'm going to communicate. If you think that you're not about to communicate with me and you're avoiding communication, if you're avoiding communication, I am the type of person that's going to make me just pull away, because I value communication. I don't want you to make me think that I care too much, or you want to make it visible that I value you more than I value myself. It's like they'll pick up on that and then they'll use it as a tool. If that's how you feel, tell me. Like, if I can't identify it yet, tell me. But this is why I know that certain things had to happen. It was necessary. It broke me, but it built me. But I know enough now after that situation to never put myself in that position again. I don't want to go through relationships and friendships, sisterhood with so many trust issues, so many walls up, because this happened to me, that happened to me. I've heard it all. I genuinely have. No, you're not draining me. Sometime later, you become draining when you do this, and this. You told me I wasn't draining you. I asked all the questions. I said, hey, if I need to leave you alone, let me know. I don't want to. I don't want you to love me at the cost of losing yourself. I never want that for anybody, because I value you. So if that means that I can't be a part of your life right now, that's fine. It's your life. Do what's best for you. But don't hide those feelings and internalize it, making me think that I'm safe, and then snatch that off from up under me and release all these things that you just didn't communicate. That's on you. If I was too much, tell me. I got the voice message of me saying that. Tell me. You can get up there, and this was my thing with her. You can preach the gospel, but you couldn't communicate with me and say, hey, I just need some time. I mean, your life to help you fight, but this is becoming overwhelming. I didn't get that. No, I had to stay on you. I feel a disconnect. What's going on? Let me know. I was coming out. I was better. I wasn't as low as I was when you first met me. It was just a few months. This month, it would have made a year that I knew them. But it broke. Why does it always break? I bond with people, and I bond with people. I break me, and I you don't like this, so I'll change it. Okay, this one, she don't like that one about me, so I'm going to change this. And I'm just going to be me. I'm tired. Because even whenever I become what you want me to be, I still get left. I'm not saying I know it all, but there's areas that I have knowledge in because of trauma. I ain't fit to lose me trying to win you no more. I ain't got time for that. Gov, you don't come out that corner. I am done thinking that I have to change myself just to be of value. Baby, if you don't like what you see, just keep it moving, huh? Keep on skipping down the street. Well, I like to keep on moving. Keep on skipping down the street. I like that. I need to get in the studio and make that a song. Because I'm on a serious note, I have seen, regardless of what I do, life gon' life. You gonna do you. And so the people that are for me, for the real me, I ain't got to be a fake me to get them, because that means y'all fell in love with the me I built for you. That ain't the me that I really am. So I've learned it. I saw it. I was right. My mama used to think that I was just overthinking. I wanted her to get like, Mom, I really saw this. Gifts come without repentance. You can have the gift of discernment and be struggling in the faith. I was struggling to trust God. You can't please him without faith. I wasn't living holy anymore. But in my brokenness is where I found a lot out. I really did. Like, oh, I was right about that. Those prayers that I prayed, oh, Lord, help me to pray. Okay, that means you might not always be able to get Sister Nim. If you want to learn how to pray to him only, then you're going to have to realize that you done made too many people your home. So when he removes people out of your life and you feel homeless, it's because you made them your home. I want to be so rooted and grounded in who I am. And if God graces me to make it back to him, I want to be so rooted and grounded in myself and in him first, in his word, that whoever he takes in or out of my life, I am rooted, I'm grounded. I know who I am. I don't feel homeless because you weren't my home. God is. That's what I want to be able to say one day. I don't want to say that I'm my home because I can't do anything for me beyond his ability. God is God. So I want to be able to say that I want to be able to say one day that God is my home. So it don't matter if you here today, gone tomorrow. I'm not going to be bedridden. I'm not going to be like, what am I going to do? I'm going to live. Huh? Because I have life. You didn't give me life. He did. So it's just like, you know, I'm done with that mindset. I'm done. Thank you for what you taught me. It broke my heart that it was you that broke me, because it was like, man, we had some deep conversations. Take your time, articulate. No, you ain't taking too long. That's why I'm here. I understand. If I was gonna leave, it would have been left. Or I won't give up on you. And then they were gone. So this is what I needed, I guess, another heartbreak to finally get what he was trying to teach me this entire time. I know people think that when you don't talk to God, he won't talk to you, but sometimes it's when you ain't talking to him and you got that mindset, God, I don't want to hear nothing from you. Don't talk to me. I won't talk to you, but don't go away. I know that's the dumbest mindset, but it's a real one. Don't do that, because I used to preach his gospel. I used to be the kind that would say, oh, I'll never lose the faith. You could never stop me from praising God. Went through something I didn't see coming, and when my yes was tried, I failed him. I failed myself. So you think that you wouldn't be in certain seasons. You don't know where life might lead you. You don't know where his grace and mercy might allow you to go and bring you through for his glory. You just don't know. You don't know what you might find yourself in, because I cannot reach souls if I haven't been broken down. I can't reach a broken soul if I don't know what it's like being broken. I can't tell you about the deliverer if I didn't need his deliverance. I can't do it. But the main thing, not trying to go all that route, but I wouldn't really know me if it didn't happen this way. Because in this situation, I realized that I was capping myself off just to win people, because I just wanted sisters so bad. I wanted friends so bad, but sisters was just, man, I just wanted a sister. Not an interrogist, not a convictor, or not a convict, but a condemner. Somebody that wasn't judgmental, somebody that was real enough, like I am. Baby, your wig crooked. That turn it like that. Yeah. You look, your edges, baby, they standing up for righteousness. Come on, lay them down. Your laces helping you lift them up. Come on now. I mean, serious. I'm playing around, but I'm serious. If internally you feel like, hey, I need just a few, I know you're in your lowest and I'm here for you, but I am getting a little overwhelmed and drained. Can I, call you next week instead of this week? Yeah, baby, that's fine. Thank you for telling me. That way I won't be on the phone with somebody who really don't want to hear me. And I'm really being hurt. It's called common decency, love, concern, humanity. Is you human, baby? Because you making somebody feel like they're safe. You're a safe place for them. And then everything was lies. And you want to talk about me and my reaction to your disrespect? That's one thing. Baby, let's talk about your disrespect. Let's talk about what led to the disrespect. I'm not going to say it caused it, because you do what you want to do. You say what you want to say. Sometimes you don't say what you mean, but I'm saying I didn't have to go that route. I didn't have to cuss your tail out. But let's not act like it didn't. I just woke up one day and cussed you out for no reason. No, there was something right there. Baby, you lied to me. I replayed all of that. When I found out what was wrong with me, I made it plain. I said these very words. I don't tell you the reasons why to erase what I did. I tell you because you're the first person to get an explanation for why I act the way I do, because I'm just finding out myself. I'm just now getting to that place. So if it's wrong, if you feel like it's something that you don't want to be around, just tell me. If I need to move around, let me know. Because this is a lot for me too. I understand it would be a lot for you. I've said those things. You told me I was good. You told me I was safe. You told me to relax. My child is climbing on this couch. Baby, be careful. I want you to fall backward. Jalen. Really? Hold on. Wait. You got it? Big girl. Okay, you turning. Yeah, good. You did it. Good job. But I'm 20 years old and I'm thankful that I got there. Now I'm just going to be me. Whoever sees it likes it. Hello. Whoever sees it and don't like it. Goodbye. I'm me. Unapologetically me. I don't apologize for being me anymore. Sometimes you just don't know what's there until you meet the people who bring it out of you. But don't bring it out of me if it wasn't something that you were, gonna ride it out with me. What I'm saying is, I know some people are just merely for seasons, but I was telling God when I was, praying once, I'm tired of that. Like, God, I want to do what you put me here to do. I want to do what you call me to do. Your word says man should not be alone. That's not just Adam. That ain't just a man and his wife, but you want me to have friends. He talked about a threefold. One to pick me up. But it's like, Lord, I feel the most helpful whenever I'm pouring into somebody else. It's something about when it's time to pour into me. I don't have the same energy as I would pouring into somebody else. Pouring into other people is like a strength for me. Like, what I'm saying is, it strengthens me. It lightens up my day, making somebody else smile, making somebody else happy, making somebody else laugh. That really brightens my day. I can't explain it. Encouraging somebody, like being of use in somebody's life. I'm not going to say it in a corny way or making it ingenuine, but I'm serious. That helps me. But when it comes to myself, it's like, okay, here we go. Now in this place, I love it. I love pouring into me now. I love, what's my favorite movie? What do I want? What's my desires? What are my dreams? How do I want to get there? Because I guess this is what it took, like I said, another heartbreak to finally realize, baby, it's time to build. You can't fix what ain't broke, but apparently something was broke, and that relationship showed you everything and brought it to the surface. They didn't stay. Cool. Maybe they were just put in your life to break it open. You never know. God uses people. God uses things. God uses those situations. Well, again, I'm not trying to make it seem like you can be a Christian and be on here doing the stuff I do one day and then, no, I am not saved. I'm not living holy. I want to make that plain. But I am struggling. I'm still trying to get to God. My mother is a church mother. I was raised old school Church of God in Christ. If I was to show you what's sitting in front of me, is a Bible right here. The book stand over there got about 15 Bibles probably. I ain't even lying, y'all. It's the Lord is my shepherd right here. It's the 10 Commandments over there, and it's not just pictures on the wall. My mother instilled the word in me. My mama took my Barney tapes and put Benny Hinn on top of them. You knew it was time to clean up on Sunday because you heard Bishop G.E. Patterson. I know the Bible is right, somebody wrong. That's what you heard. You heard his album on. I forget what album that is, but all them songs playing. That's how you knew it's time to clean up. You smelled that pine song. What? And then your mama sat you down and you watch things like The Great Adventures of Odyssey or how you say it? Pure Flicks. As I got older, I didn't do the Netflix. I did the Pure Flicks for a while, but I'm grateful for what she put instilled in me because it's what holds me in these days. If I didn't know God at all, I'd have been lost. So I know that he's good. I know he loves me. That's just really what my mind was for a while, y'all. Like, I'm still kind of there. God, I know you, but I don't want to talk to you. Please don't talk to me. But don't go nowhere. But that's not a good place to be. I understand because he's on his way back, and I'm really trying to pull myself out because I got to fight for my daughter. I got to do what my mama did for me and pour into her and make sure that the devil has no chance. Not mine, huh? So, but like I said, I don't be trying to cut out nothing. I just say what I got to say and I move on. I hope I don't sound ignorant. Because I just think that if we had more transparent people, even in testimony service, how you gonna give a testimony and not be transparent? Like, how I know I need a transformer if I don't even see your transformation? You've been like that all your life, child, please. So I just hope that I encourage others in this time. I want y'all to be a part of my growth. I got a little passionate. I need to go get a bagel or something with some cream cheese and calm my nerves, and give me some coffee. Coffee, really good coffee. But anyway, I love y'all. It's been 26 minutes. I got to go. But anyway, I love y'all. My baby is eating my phone. Wow, that's wonderful. You want to say bye to the people? Come on, say bye to the people, honey. No, come on here. Come on. And I am named after JL in the Bible. My mama sat me down and renamed me that. She sat me down and read me that story. And so the root of Jalen's name is JL. Jaelyn. Like the mommy. Oh, you took some of my lip gloss off. That's going to cost you 26 cents. Get my lip gloss back, girl. Anyway, I will see y'all in the next one.